What's up, everybody? I've got your free pick for the AFC Championship game. The Bengals are taking on the Chiefs this Sunday, and I've got a free pick headed your way. I'm Allie Burns from Picks and Parlays, and I want to remind everyone about our new sponsor, Caesars Sportsbook. There's a link in the description of this video. You want to click on that and get yourself signed up with Caesars. They're going to match your very first bet up to $1,001, win, lose, or draw. And if you're in the state of New York, they've got a special offer for you. They'll match your very first deposit up to $1,500 with a $50 minimum deposit. Do not miss out on the great deal located in the description of this video. Now, with me today, I've got expert handicapper Ross Benjamin with me to give us the play on the big game. What's going on, Ross?
It's always a pleasure when I talk to you, my dear.
Well, I try to make this fun, it's sports. Let's have a little fun with it here. So we've got the Bengals taking on the Chiefs. Chiefs are a -7. The total's 54.5. Ross, you've been sharp all season on football. What do you got for me on this one?
Well, actually, I got the Chiefs at -7.5, and we could have fun, but we need to win. It's always a lot funner when we win. So we're looking at a Kansas City team off arguably the most exciting game in NFL playoff history last week as they defeated the Buffalo Bills 42-36, a game that went overtime, a game they trailed with 13 seconds to go, were able to get themselves somehow in field goal range and kick the game-tying field goal, go to overtime and win it. That took a big emotional toll on Kansas City, in my estimation. Do I think they're the better team in this matchup? Absolutely. But when it comes to covering the number, I'm a little leery to lay this number after what they just went through a week ago. And everybody expects them to beat Cincinnati. Everybody's got them going to the Super Bowl now that they've already beaten Buffalo. They still got a game to play. And Cincinnati's got the type of offense with Joe Burrow and those skill position players on the outside and running back Joe Mixon to give the Kansas City defense fits. We saw last week what Buffalo did to Kansas City. They were able to move the ball pretty much and do whatever they wanted to do at will, and especially in the second half. And Cincinnati did play Kansas City during the year, Ellie, and they handed the Chiefs a 34-31 loss. As a matter of fact, that's the only Chiefs loss in their last 12 games. In that game, Joe Burrow just absolutely torched the Kansas City defense for 375-yard passing. I like Cincinnati here. I think that they're going to keep this game a lot more competitive than a lot of Kansas City backers are going to be comfortable with. As a matter of fact, if the Cincinnati defense holds up at all, they have an excellent opportunity to pull the upset here, in my opinion. If not, they have enough offensive firepower to give us a puncher's chance, especially since we're getting better than a touchdown as an underdog. I'm going to take Cincinnati here, plus the 7.5 over Kansas City.
Yeah, well, I cannot blame you at all. One big thing I always say is that the odds makers remember that the public only remembers the last thing that they saw. And that was all of those playoff games were really good. All four of them. It was a solid, good weekend of watching football. It really was. And like the paramount marquee matchup, it ended us all on that Chiefs game. So I'm with you here. That's just too many points for a conference championship game, if you ask me. So we're rolling with it. Let's grab all the points we can get. If your book only has it at a 7, it doesn't hurt to buy it up to a 7.5, right, Ross?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, again, folks, it's a key number. 6, 7, 3. Those are all key number. 10 in the NFL are all key numbers. And it's not a sign of weakness to buy off the hook or buy up to the 7.5, because if one time that gets you a winner out of 11 times doing that, then you're going to make out in the long haul. So, yep, I would recommend if you could buy the extra half point to 7.5, absolutely do so. It's going to cost you a little more juice than normal. But Ellie, you know what? The juice only counts when you lose.
Yep. You don't pay juice on winners, baby. That's not how it works, okay? Ross, what do you have lined up over at picksandparlays.net in the way of premium plays over at the site?
I'll have 2 NFL premium plays this weekend in both games. I'll have a 10-star best bet. I'll have the total on this game, Cincinnati and Kansas City. I'll have a best bet on the other game in the NFC. So, folks, look forward to giving you those. My NFL 10-star top plays, by the way, 8-3 with my last 11, 10-4 with my last 14, despite Buffalo losing that game. And boy, oh boy, Ellie,
Ugh,
I want to cry.
it
That's been my
was
team
so
since
heartbreaking.
childhood. Anyway,
It was heartbreaking. I was pulling for the old Bills. That I have a lot of friends in Vegas that are big Bills fans, and it was just rough there. But hey,
yeah,
they played the game. That's what happened. What are you going to do? See you next year, you know?
yep.
All right, everybody, check out Ross Benjamin over at picksandparlays.net. Use the promo code YEAR. YEAR is going to save you 20% off of all of Ross's best bets. A 1-day pass, 3 days, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year. Get in where you fit in with Ross and use that promo code YEAR. Until then, let's grab all the points we can with the Bengals when they play the Chiefs on Sunday.